Extra time.
Jones Telegraph makes your life.
Batting perspective, is Sri Lanka your favorite opposition?
I mean, it's for you guys to speculate that. For me, it is important. I treat every opposition the similar way. So for me, the opposition doesn't matter. What matters is what I do on the field on that particular day. Whether I'm playing Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, or any other team. For me, it is just going out there and putting my best foot forward. I genuinely think talking about the opposition will not make any difference. But doing the performance and considering your routines is what is very important, and that's what I try and do all the time.
Today, Bangladesh opener Tamim Iqbal said India is the favorite in this tournament. Do you agree with him?
Who said?
Tamim Iqbal, Bangladesh opener. Tamim.
See, again, it is for you guys to talk about this. For us, I'm sure Chandimal and Mohammadullah will feel the same way, because T20 is such a format. On that given day, you have to play good cricket, and any team can beat anyone. There are no favorites in T20s, at least, because it's such a short format. The game can slip or change in the span of 1 over, 2 over. So I think I certainly don't look at that way. Where when I watch the game as well, T20 format, when India is not playing, I don't like to pick any team because on given day, any team can beat anyone. It's very similar to how can I explain? Like English Premier League, any team can beat anyone on that given day. You just have to be good on that particular day.
With the success of Kuldeep and Chahal, but yes, they can be wicket takers, but they can also go for runs. So as a captain, how important is that balance to use them in attacking situation, or but naturally they are attacking bowlers. So how do you balance that out?
I think firstly it is important to give them confidence, because they are your wicket-taking bowlers, and when you give them confidence, as a captain, as a coach, if you give them confidence, it is important for them to realize that, and then just go out and do what they do. It is important, it's important that they understand their strength. At the same time, they have weaknesses as well. So it is important to exploit that strength a lot more. And they can do that by, firstly, it should come from us as a management, that, they should know that there's enough backing and there's enough confidence that, the management is giving the two bowlers to go out there and do it. Because, not every time you will see that they are putting up the performance that has been expected. At times they will go for runs and they will look ugly as well. So that is the time where us, as a team management, we need to show enough support and back them, because consistently since we started playing in Sri Lanka in August till now, they've been exceptionally well, both of them. So I just hope Kuldeep is not here because he's injured. Chahal is here. Obviously, he is turned into one of the match winners for Team India for the past few months. So I hope he continues to do that, and of course he knows exactly what his strengths are, and we just have to support him and we have to be with him even in bad times as well.
How do you sort of look at it from your point of view, because you're given the captaincy but you are never having the full Indian side to captain?
Keeping in mind the amount of cricket we're playing, is paramount that we give our players break. And the last series that we played against Sri Lanka in India, we had a full side except Virat because he was getting married. Everyone else played, and now that we are coming after 2.5 months of tour and got hectic schedule going ahead as well. So we got to understand that and think about, you know, the workloads of the players. It is very important that we understand that, and based on that we decide, you know, what can be good for the team. Whatever decision we make, it is the benefit of the team. Nothing is personal, nothing is individual. For me, it is important. You know, I don't look at it that way, that I don't have a full team. For me, it is a big honor to lead the country. So I'm happy wearing the hat whenever I've been asked to. So I'm very happy. Whatever side I get or whatever team I get, whatever players I get, I'm very happy with it.
Teams are doing really well. Do you think that confidence-wise, this is, you know, perhaps the best that Indian team has been over a long period of time?
I think the past few years since 2015 World Cup, we've put up good performances at home and away, and it gives confidence to the team. And you know, it is always important to know your bench strength. You know, we are very lucky in that terms that, you know, we've got quality players sitting and waiting for the opportunity, and these are the kind of opportunity that they've been waiting for. And you know, they've been consistently performing in whatever opportunity they've been getting with India A tours, back home, our domestic cricket, IPL cricket. So I think it is right time to blood all these guys in, and you know, we also need to see you know, what they are capable of. We certainly don't want to bring them in when we play ICC tournaments. It is important, you know, at home as well. You play so many bilateral games these days. It is important to check and see, you know, where they stand as a player, and we don't want to be taken by surprise. Suddenly, you know, when the World Cup arises, you know, we've got few injuries coming in, and then those guys have not played enough games. You know, so this is the right time to you know, blood all these guys in and see where they stand as an individual.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.